To another episode of Devil the Alchemist Daily on the Soulful Prosperity Network, where we align well for well-being. Today we got another episode, bro. It's week 2 of January, week 2 of 2026. I hope you've been chasing your dreams and haven't gave up and haven't gave within to the fear and to the doubt that tells you not to chase your dreams and to give up on your New Year's resolutions. Hope you kept grinding. But today this video is kind of exactly about what I just said. I want y'all to understand that this episode is about your future self. You know what I'm saying? This is about like when you're growing and elevating, on that journey to becoming the person, that uncomfortable journey of being an entrepreneur, just chasing your dreams, not even just being an entrepreneur, just being a person in general in life. I think this is what that episode is for. So if you're interested and ready to get into it, bro, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it, bro. First thing I wanted to talk about, bro, is that growth isn't always loud and it's usually quiet. You know what I'm saying? Usually when we're growing and elevating, it's quiet. It's not a lot of noise, not a lot of people supporting us at the beginning stages of starting something new. And that's rightfully so, bro. Sometimes people need to see the proof of that you really doing what you say you're doing, and you really into what you say you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what a lot of people want to see when you're on that journey. And you can't get mad at people for that. You can't take it personal. I was talking about that on my TikTok. I just posted a video. You can't take things personal. You're on a journey. Not everybody can see the vision that you have and the what you're trying to create. Not everybody gonna see that, and you can't get mad. But when you're on this journey of growing, you have to be consistent. And being consistent looks different for everybody. Being consistent, for a content creator, to be specific, because I'm a content creator, but being consistent can be posting twice or 5 times a week, or posting every day a week. You know what I'm saying? For some people, it's posting 10 times a day, every day a week. And consistency can look different for everybody. Don't make what works for you. I think anything. Let's stop right here. Everything that I put out here, any information that I put out here, you're supposed to receive this and go apply it for you, how it works for you. You're not supposed to apply exactly how people do things. I actually had that thought. Like, a lot of people get these information online, and guess what they do? They don't apply it in the way it'll work for them. They try to mimic exactly what they see and how it worked for somebody else. When people giving these game plans out, I'm creating a course right now. When I create this course, that's one thing I'm going to tell them. Like, it's not going to work exactly how it worked for me. It's going to work different for you. Some people blow up in a year. Some people blow up, it take them 5 years. So it's going to work different for everybody. You can't mimic everybody exactly. So the consistency is just consistently chasing your dream and doing what you say you want to do, no matter if it's going up big or if it's slowly growing. Sometimes consistency can look small, or sometimes it can go up huge, and then it can be stagnant for a while, bro. It's just how it goes. So consistency, no matter what level you're at, you know what I'm saying? And another thing is, you have to be willing to get uncomfortable. You have to be willing to get outside, get outside of your comfort zone, and think outside the box and go inside the unknown. A lot of times the world wants us to trap us into not going into the unknown, not going into the mystery of the universe, mystery of learning the world, the mystery of learning of ourselves. A lot of times we do this because we're scared of the unknown. We're scared to get uncomfortable. We just want to stay comfortable. We want to stay in the same positions that we know that is has already worked. We don't want to try something new. We like to be comfortable, and that's not going to get you anywhere as an entrepreneur. When you're an entrepreneur, you have to get out there and network. You have to go. Sometimes, bro, you're going to be scared to talk to certain people, bro, and you have to go talk to those people. The best way to get uncomfortable is surround yourself around people that are uncomfortable, or around people that challenge you to be uncomfortable. And that's one thing I always preach, is that you have to challenge yourself and surround yourself around people that challenge you to be uncomfortable. Let's talk about, like, most people don't fail from a lack of talent. They fail from a lack of self-trust. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they fail because they don't lack the talent. They have all the talent in the world, but they fail because they lack the trust within themselves. They don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the negative influence outside of themselves start to creep in, and that makes them not to believe in themselves, because they get doubt outside of themselves, and then they start to stop chasing their dreams. I think, and some people, they just, you know what I'm saying, they give up because not people are supporting them. They be like, okay, it's not nobody supporting me, and I have my contact. Ooh, I'm gonna give up. You can't be that person. You're being weak if you're being that person. I'm gonna be honest with you. And some people are not consistent, and some people are afraid of the unknown and getting uncomfortable, getting out there and getting your feet wet and messing up a million times. You know what I'm saying? I heard something powerful. It's A lot of people want to be perfect as soon as they get into the game. You're not going to be perfect, bro. It's some people that took 10 years to even have their first viral hit song. You have to put work in, bro. You have to master your flow. You have to keep working on and perfecting your craft. Become the best at your skill set. If you want to get paid $1 million, learn how to serve 1 million people. Be the best at your skill set. Learn how to solve problems with that skill set and learn how to solve that problem for billions of everybody across the world, bro. You can make billions of dollars. And that's one thing I'm trying to do myself is you have to learn how to get these skills and elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like we already get into this, bro, but like this episode is really about becoming the version of you that doesn't need motivation to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of times we be needing all this motivation, we need this, we need that, bro. Like, just keep pushing without the motivation. Even when people not supporting, you have to keep going and keep elevating, pushing, and becoming the best version of yourself, bro. But let's go ahead and get into that. Like, get into the episode, man. I want to remind you in this episode, you are not behind, but you are being prepared to become the best version of yourself. So let's talk about habits, the silence, and the identity shifts that actually change your life. That's what we're gonna dig into this episode. First thing first, why discipline is self-love in disguise, bro. For your future self. I had this quote when I was making this script. I made this script. I was eating breakfast today. I was just thinking about like discipline isn't punishment, it's protection. You're protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're protecting your future self. You know, when you're being disciplined, you working hard for yourself. You do those, you fold those clothes yesterday and not today, like I did. I had to fold these clothes today. I could have had some time, another like 30 hour, 45 minutes for myself today. I had to do that today. When you being disciplined is saying I love you to your future self. That's literally what it is. You're saying you're taking the actions you need today to shape your future. You know what I'm saying? Because motivation is gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? Motivation ain't gonna always be here. You feel me? And I was talking about that earlier. It's like when the motivation always ain't always gonna be here. You have to take action as soon as you get it. You shouldn't have to need to receive motivation to get there. Because we can always be motivated for a week. We can always be motivated when New Year's come, these holidays come, our birthday come. We get one win. We motivated for a week or for two. But are you motivated when things are dry? Are you motivated when you know what I'm saying? When things get tired, when you tired, when you really get challenged and God's pushing you to see if you really love this shit. That's what all it be at the end of the day. We getting pushed and challenged to see if we really love it, bro. Like I'm getting pushed and challenged daily, and I gotta keep. I'm gonna keep going because if I don't, bro, it's my fault and nobody else's fault that I don't get what I want. I gave up and I let what was outside of myself creep within my mind and overcome me. I let outside influence control my reality. And that would be my fault. And it'd be your fault if you allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because most people confuse comfortability with peace. You know what I'm saying? Most people confuse just being comfortable and not receiving, not chasing their dream, not creating their dreams, and not doing anything. Just okay, I'm not gonna give my dream. I'm gonna give up on this. I'm gonna do this so I can make sure that I'm okay. I don't have no exit plan. If you really going in on your dream, you should have no plan B. It should be one plan A. And okay, you can have a plan B if you do, but that shouldn't even be a focus. That's like if everything just go work. Plan A should be your put all the eggs in one basket if you really focus and really want to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say put all eggs in the basket. You still have to diversify just in case some shit happen. Okay, I'll be real with that. I'm still, I'm just thinking logical and shit. Cause I think I know how I be. But you have to put the work. You have to get uncomfortable, bro. You gotta get uncomfortable. You feel me? Because every disciplined action is energy for your future self, bro. It's just creating your future reality. I want to ask you this though: what is your future self begging you to stop avoiding? Comment below what your future self is begging you to stop avoiding. I want you to ask yourself that. So let's get into my second topic, bro. The power of boredom and why you need to be in solitude and stillness to create breakthroughs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you have to exactly, but this is my perspective of how I got to my breakthroughs and just started going in when I went into solitude. So constant stimulation, it blocks intuition. You feel me? The world is constantly stimulating us. The TVs, the technology, scrolling all day. We scrolling all fucking day. You go look at your time average on your phone, and that'll tell you a lot about yourself. Especially if you're not making no money on content, you're not making no posts and no content, you just scrolling, you're not making no monetary gains on here, you're not taking no business calls, you just scrolling. Go look at your screen time and ask yourself am I wasting time or not? You feel me? a lot of times we are afraid to be bored. We're afraid of boredom. You feel, you know what I'm saying? We're afraid to be bored. But once you realize that when you're bored, it forces you to sit with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It forces you to answer the things you not even worried about when you distracted and when the world distracting you. You feel me? Because most people, they fear silence because silence tells the truth. The silence, we constantly trying to stimulate ourselves. We constantly trying to run away from things with smoking, with alcohol, with all these different things. I used to do that. I used to smoke. I think I had got to a point when I was smoking like I was smoking weed. Okay, I'm not smoking anything. I was smoking some weed and I was just trying to run away from myself. And I had to, heal my relationship with weed. Weed is not just, I think for me, I use weed as to go within and to really introspect. It's like I go within myself even deeper. It's just like it enhances what everything that I'm already feel. And I had to realize that when I was sad, bro, and like going through depressive states, I was smoking hella weed, bro, and it would just enhance those states. And I think that's what any even when ever did psychedelic shrooms, bro, the psychedelic shrooms, if you having like a negative day, bad things, but you're gonna have a bad trip. You can create a bad trip. It ain't no such thing as a bad trip, but you can create a trip where it's like it's very scary. It's like a lot of things that's fearful. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ever been on a psychedelic shroom trip, bro? You already know what I'm talking about, bro. I want to actually just tell that story, bro. We get into it, bro. Psychedelic shrooms trip, nigga. I remember I took a psychedelic shroom trip. Which one should I tell you? I'm gonna take a psychedelic shroom trip, bro. When I realized that I took a psychedelic shroom trip and realized that we create our reality, bro. I took a psychedelic shroom trip when I was go before I went to college freshman year, bro. I took hella shroom that summer, bro. Just take a hella shroom, bro. I was just in a whole different perspective of like I really just what you know how you get out of high school, you just trying to figure out what you want to do in life and nigga working all type of stuff, bro. I actually quit my job after I took that psychedelic shroom trip. Like the shroom trip told me, but I can't do this shit. It was like, nigga, my shroom trip was like, nigga, you not chasing your dream. You can't. You weren't meant to be a worker. I don't know why the shroom trip told me that, but the shroom trip, bro. I remember that was when I realized like the reality is not what we see. It's forces around us that we can't even see. I had to realize that I seen that on one of my first shroom trips I took on Christmas. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck that shit. I was seeing mysterious figure, nigga. I like, what the fuck is that shit? But and I see you to see that shit and just without even after showing just on sleep paralysis, but I just see fear. Like, what the fuck? But this was like I could see it clear. I was like, what the fuck? But nah, when I was okay, that trip though. Let's get back to the story, bro. So basically, bro, that trip, I remember we took that shit. It was like a T. I was with some of the homies, bro. One homie went home. Then me and the other one homie didn't take. He was like the just the person that's watching over us. He didn't take him. Me and my nigga Bryce and I we went upstairs, bro. I remember this shit, bro. We had took like we was just I had went up there. We started playing the game, bro. That's when I realized, bro, this shit is all of the straight. Like everything's like weird as fuck, bro. Nigga, we playing the game. Felt like I was in that bitch playing with LeBron. I don't know what team. I probably had LeBron. Nigga, I felt like I was LeBron. Like, bro, what the fuck? And this shit was weird as fuck. That shit was weird as fuck. I remember that shit. It was so crazy. And then, bro, I remember food. That shit was tweaking me. I was like, bro, get off this shit. I had to sit back. I was like, bro, I was really starting to tweak it. Them hoes starting to kick in more and more, bro. I'm like, nigga, I remember I seen Ben Franklin, my homie. You remember them Ben Franklin rug, bro? Ben Franklin rug, bro. Nigga had Ben Franklin rug. And nigga was looking at that shit. This whole wiggly diggly ass shit. Nigga, them hoes tripping. It's like this shit was like morphing and changing and shit. It felt like the face was looking at me and shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? I was hella paranoid, nigga. I don't know what I had went through that day, nigga. It was the most fearful trip I ever had, bro. Basically, bro, I remember food. I listened to Duke Dennis food. That nigga, I had some Crocs on, bro. He said, bro, I swear to God, nigga, it felt weird. He said, hey, you, and the Crocs food. It felt like that nigga said that. He was talking to me, nigga, through the TV. Nigga, I looked, I said, whoa, you heard that? I'm talking to my homie. I'm like, you heard that, bro? Homie Bryce, like, you heard that? And then, nigga, I was like, bro. And then I just had a realization that we are God, that we create our own reality, that we are children of the Most High, truly, and that we create our own reality, bro, with our thoughts and with our mind, bro. And I realized that I had asked the homie, bro, do some telepathic shit, though. It was no words that told me. They'll just do some telepathic download shit, nigga. Just, nigga, I received that. I was like, bro. Bro, did you get that shit? I'm asking him, you get that, bro? He did not get that shit. I don't know if he got that shit, bro. I remember this nigga. I think he said, I forgot what the homies. I think he said like he felt like he told one of the homies like some shit like he felt like some shit. I forgot what he said. Like I don't know, like to say about like I was tapped in or some shit. I don't know what. what the fuck he said, bro. But I remember I was finna look in the mirror. I ain't even look in the mirror. I was too tweak. I was scared of the bitch. Nigga trying to avoid the mirrors, bro. I was like, I got a mirror right here, nigga. I be trying to avoid the mirrors so the shooter do me, nigga. And then I remember fool. Bro, I remember we went outside, but we went downstairs, nigga. I don't know how the fuck I got downstairs. I was tweaked, nigga. All I know, we went downstairs. We went outside. Outside just looked crazy as fuck. It felt like a video game. It felt like ever played GTA, bro. That mission with Michael, bro, and everything just purplish. That's what that shit felt like, nigga. Did I got in the whip, bro? This would tweak me the fuck out, nigga. I got in the whip, bro. Got in that hole. It felt like a spaceship, bitch. It felt like a real spaceship in that bitch, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm in that hole, nigga. I said, cuz I got right back out on some scare. I said, bro, my car, I got that talking. I said, car's not the same, bro. These niggas probably think I'm tweaking. So like I felt like these niggas thought I was tweaking, bro. I just got up and left. I just got up and left, nigga. And so I'm leaving, bro. Car tweak. I don't know how this shit. It's not feeling like me, bro. The car not feeling like it's my car. I feel like it's a spaceship. Some new buttons on it. Nigga, I feel like hella new buttons on that bitch. So guess what, bro? Nigga ass leave that hoe, bro. I left that hoe basically, bro. First thing I see is a dog. It was like four, bro. Nigga see a dog, bro. And I seen a dog and a dog and a man. I said a dog, a man walking the dog was some weird shit. That shit felt like some symbolism shit, nigga. Feel like some symbol, like that shit was meant to happen type shit on some weird shit. You know how to show man, you feel like everything meant to happen, nigga. Took a left, bitch. Took a left, leaving that hoe, bro, just geeking, just trying to make sure I get home. Past the other homie left, they took the shoe past it. I'm like, yo, bitch, straight. Got to the crib, food. Nigga, no, I didn't get to the crib yet. Let's before we get to the crib, nigga took this another right, bro. Took a right, nigga, hella trees and shit, food. Hella trees and shit, bro. Like to where I gotta get to my crib. Hella tree, but a tree telling me like, you know, you fucked up. Like the tree telling me like weird shit, like telling me I fucked up different shit like this and that. And like and that made me realize like I'm all within my mind, cause like nigga, I'm creating this shit within my mind. If you can understand that, my nigga, I'm creating this shit within my mind, bro. The tree tell me I'm fucked up, bro. I'm scared of the bit, like, bro. Car still tweaking for I'm looking at this, whole like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to get home. Nervous as a bitch, trying not to crash, nigga. Nigga, I had to drive twice after Shroomy do me, bro. The first time I drove like this shit, I said the same shit. I'm driving to space. I'm just stopping stop light, stop at the red light. Talking. I feel like I'm driving to space, shit, real life. Nigga, got to the crib though, bro. I bet though, got to the crib at the store. Got to the crib, nigga had to get out. I had to go lock the door, nigga. First day I did, nigga, hug my mom. I just was happy to be alive to make sure I was still in reality. She was there, nigga, still in this reality. Nigga, I had to make sure I was still in Earth 6313. Look at that. I'm in the Marvel universe, nigga, for real. So, bro, nigga, go to his room, bro. Nigga went to his room. Okay, I go to my room, bro. So I had got a tattoo that day. So I like, bro, I had got this like spiritual ass tattoo, like, nigga. You could see this whole. I'm gonna put this on the screen, bro. When I edit this whole, nigga, like, nigga, it's just so tapped in. It was like it's a message to myself. It's like the story of your higher soul, lower self, bro. And that story, like, it was representation. Like I was becoming that shit that I tattooed that day. Like, nigga, I was like, bro, these tattoos are so powerful. Tattoos are rituals in a sense. Tattoos are magic, my nigga. What you tattoo on your body is like real, like portals and energy on your body, nigga. It looked like a portal energy. This was my first time really just recognizing and analyzing myself. And I was just looking at the portal. I remember the TV was on. It's like I'm breaking out the matrix, bro. It felt like I'm TV like glitching. It felt like the TV wasn't even doing shit. Like the only time TV ever did some glitch shit like this. Nigga, I remember I had put the TV on to make sure I'm still in reality, make sure I'm 360. I turned that bitch off, nigga. I'm watching. I remember it, nigga. I'm just looking at tattoo and shit, and then I'm trying to force you know, you can't go to sleep, so I'm trying to force myself to go to sleep, bro. And guess what happened? If you ever experienced the loop, I went through the loop, my nigga. I was like, this back when I didn't have I was like sleeping on the floor and shit, nigga. I was sleeping on couch, nigga. I was sleeping on a pillow and like some real wavy, like almost waterbed ass covers, fool. It felt like I was waving through that. It's like I kept getting up and kept getting down, kept getting up and kept getting down for like, nigga, I don't know how long I did that. I could have been doing that shit for 30 minutes, nigga. For real. And I remember, fool, and I don't know what snapped me out of that shit. I don't know what had snapped me out of that shit. And that actually that night, bro, that realized me for the sexual energy is real. So if you fuck somebody, bro, and then they go fuck somebody else, y'all are connected, bruh. Like for real. Everybody you fucked and everybody you fucked and everybody they fucked, you're connected with that person in the city, nigga. Like you got a real new protection spell to be careful who you fucking. I realized that off the show. Me doomies, nigga. I like nigga real life shit. I just like, bro, oh, shit. on some crazy shit for all that. Oh, yeah, for though I gotta be careful, like, and I still be tripping with the lust. So that I tripping on that. I gotta be more conscious because that just brought me back to that shit, bro. And then I remember the homie told me he seen a girl third eye type, and he called me, text me. I seen a homie girl die. He was tweaking too. I'm like, good thing I wasn't the only nigga tweaking. I thought I was just the only nigga tweaking in that bitch. He's like, he seen a girl die, all type shit. So nigga, I'm watching all type of shroom stories and type shit like that, fool. Basically to end the night, fool, and then to end it off, bro, basically, bro, just I remember I had work today, bro. I remember a nigga was like, bro. No, I think I did go to work, bro. I was like, bro, I just took some shrooms, bro. I don't know. It was like a week or two later, bro. It was like something in my body kept telling me, bro, like I gotta stop going. I can't do this work and shit. And I have never did like a work. I have never had like a 9 to 5 since, bro. Nothing wrong with 9 to 5. Just never had it since, bro. Cause my shroom trip told me, and I believed in God, bro. I went that uncomfortable, nigga. I was in that dark, uncomfortability, figure myself out, nigga. Real life. I feel like taking shroom though are like scientific projects or like on yourself for real, like just studying yourself and going within yourself, experiencing yourself. Like nigga, we are the universe, nigga. That shit was a wild trip, bro. That's a crazy story. I had to tell that shit, bro. Let's get back into, bro, what we was talking about. I had to tell that story, bro. The boredom, the power of boredom, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Just you know what I'm saying? But the end that shit off, bro, when you stop running from yourself, you start meeting your higher self for real, bro. I had to realize, even with the shroom trip, that had helped me realize that. But let's get into the third topic, bro. How to stop self-sabotaging when things start going right. Self-sabotage is familiarity and not failure. You know what I'm saying? Self-sabotage is going to be with things, with, you know, when things start to get elevated in life, we start telling ourselves, bro, do I really deserve these things? And I'm here to tell you that you do deserve those things. Don't doubt yourself. Don't allow the people to say, "Oh, he thinks he's everything. He thinks he's this and that, bro." No, you think that I'm that, and I heard that in the video, like, bro. You think that I'm that. I don't think that. Don't allow people to say that you think you're arrogant, you think you're confident, or all this different things. But you're supposed to be confident. You got to have that confidence. I was listening to Ariana, the personality podcast dropped today, bro. That podcast out. She was talking about the confidence. You got to have the confidence, bro. For real, that was a bar when she said that. You have to. And you just have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your nervous system prefers what's familiar, even if it's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So we have to reprogram our nervous system for success and for wealth and not for lack. You know what I'm saying? We want abundance. We want success. We want more money. You deserve to be a millionaire. Say it with me. I want you to repeat this. You deserve to be a millionaire. I'm going to start doing that because our subconscious mind likes repetition. It likes to be repeated to. You know what I'm saying? But not only be repeated to is what I'm learning is that you have to actually feel like you deserve those things. Like you have to embody that shit. You have to feel like I'm that. You have to feel like you deserve what you say you truly want. Like you have to truly feel like you deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're growing and elevated, bro, it's gonna feel unsafe, bro. You're gonna feel like you have to survive, bro. But you know what that is? That's survival mode. We're in survival mode because we've been surviving so long. We were taught to survive. Little things like even from when our mom used to say, bro, we got it at home. We ain't do it look like I got McDonald's money, bro. I know that shit's so cliche and you probably heard that shit before, but it's so fucking real because it's a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying? We think you know, one thing I've started to realize that a lot of successful people repeat the same shit. They repeat the same things. And we probably think like, bro, why do everybody say that shit? Because it's fucking true. They say it because it's true. And I had to start realize that the more that I'm becoming embodying my successful, highest version of myself, I start to realize that it's just the frequency is higher frequency. Some niggas not going to get that shit. Like some shit I did not agree with is the shit I agree with now because I'm at the higher frequency. You feel me? The more that you raise your vibration is the more you have to destroy the old and the familiar past. You feel me? You have to destroy your familiar past because your nervous system, your subconscious mind is going to prefer what's familiar, even if it's not the best for you. You feel me? You don't destroy opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You don't destroy your opportunities to grow to another level. You just retreat back to what's normal, what's familiar to yourself, what's comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? Get uncomfortable, jump into that fire and meet me there, nigga. Cause niggas is jumping in that fire. People are getting uncomfortable. People that getting paid, that employing these people, the people that employ people, they were uncomfortable. Their bosses, the CEOs, people at the top were uncomfortable. They didn't stay the same and they got out of their own way. You have to get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. You know what I'm saying? First thing first though is being aware is the first eruption of the cycle that you're in. Being aware of what's going on, the things that you're repeating, the shit that you do, when the shit that makes you mad consistently on a daily basis. You feel me? You have to become aware of what those things are. And once you become aware, bro, you have to ask yourself, am I protecting my comfort or my future? Am I protecting or am I protecting, becoming a better person myself, or I'm protecting the comfortable version that I am right now? You know what I'm saying? So challenge yourself to become a better person, bro. Okay, fourth thing I wanted to talk to y'all about was protecting your energy without isolating ourselves, bro. I've been a big advocate of isolation. I think you do need to have seasons of isolation, seasons of where you're going within yourself in the darkness and stillness and the being bored, reading, tapping in within yourself. I think that's very, very important. But I want to tell y'all that boundaries don't mean disconnection. They just mean attention. You're being intentional with the people that you have around you. You know what I'm saying? After you come, you can't be isolated forever, bro. You can't do everything growing these business. And as an entrepreneur, you can't isolate yourself forever. If you know what I'm saying, I just can't. I'm big on the spiritual people. I know a lot of spiritual community here, and I want y'all to get money because you have to have money and assets and things. You deserve to have these things. You deserve it. You deserve it. And as building boundaries, it doesn't mean that you have to cut the whole world off just because people don't want to conform to your program. You just have to find the people that's gonna not conform to your program, but the people that's aligned with your program, the people that's taking care of themselves, that pushing themselves the same way as you, that you're respectable, somebody you would trade lives with. You want to be around people that you would trade lives with. And you have to set the balance around people that you don't. You know what I'm saying? So protecting your energy does not mean you have to cut everybody off. It doesn't mean that, bro. You just have to start using discernment and realizing that and trusting your gut and surrounding yourself around people and not just always being in isolation. You know what I'm saying? I always said that discernment over isolation. And you know what I'm saying? And I always say this too, not everyone deserves access to who you're becoming and to the next level of yourself. So you have to let go of some people, and that's okay. But that's with anything that you do. You know what I'm saying? You have to let go of you have to sometimes you have to cut your hair off to become a new version of yourself. You have to, everything is just it's like you never heard that saying when you cut your hair off, you cutting all the negative past, all the energy you off, bro. That's like the same thing, bro. Sometimes you have to cut the dead weight, the people that's not helping you elevate to the highest version of yourself and it's actually holding you back to becoming that version. You have to cut that off. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of it. And you can love people from a distance without feeling guilty. You don't have to feel guilty because you used to be around these people all the time or around your family, friends. You go for anybody, family, friends, shit, girlfriend, whatever it is, bro. Business partner, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You can love people and support people from a distance without feeling guilty. You don't have to be around people every day. You know what I'm saying? If we grown as hell, you shouldn't even want to be, you know what I'm saying? You grown as hell, we not doing business, you shouldn't even want to be around me every day. Shit, you love you. That everyone doesn't get the same version of you. You have to realize that not everybody's not gonna get the business version of Devo. Even me, I had to start. I told my friend, bro, when I come home, bro, I want to be just me. I want to be the kid that I was. You feel me? When I come, I don't want to be the business or this and that, bro. I don't want to be Devo the Elvis. I want to be Devin Crockett, bro. I want to be chill me when I come home. You have to realize that, and everybody doesn't get the same version of you. And number 5, though, bro, I wanted to talk about this, bro. It's 2026. We done with motivation, bro. This motivation to y'all, bro. We done with not applying the motivation that we get. I want everybody to become unrecognizable in the next 12 months. If you're watching this video, you're meant to see this. Mentally and spiritually, I want everybody to become unrecognizable in the next 12 months. Information starts internally before it's visible externally to the world. Everything started within the mind and then it was created. When you becoming your best version of yourself isn't going to be seen to the world until it's seen by the world. You feel me? Sometimes the growth starts when the first thing you did when you started elevating, you started this journey of becoming the best version of yourself. You probably was like, bro, I'm tired of being a bum. I'm tired of being this regular person that I am. I'm tired of being the past version of I am. And you was like, okay, I'm going to decide today. And from that day on, you've been grinding and elevating. You probably took a couple breaks, and that's okay. But remember, everything started within the mind. And when you got back on, you was like, bro, let me get back on, because it was like an idea that you started within your mind. You like, let me finish this idea. The only way to fail is if you quit. And I always say that. But I want to ask you this, bro. Identity shifts precedes lifestyle shifts. You feel me? Just you can dress like a millionaire, you can feel like a millionaire, but if you don't, I mean, you can dress like a billionaire, you can have all these cars, all that, but it all starts with identity. It all starts with I want to shift my identity to be this person. I want to shift my identity to this lifestyle. You feel me? I shifted my identity plenty of times. I shift my identity shit yearly. I feel like weekly, family, monthly. You feel me? You have to shift your identity. Small daily decisions compound, bro. We have to learn more about compounded interest. Bro. I was listening to Rich Paul. He was talking about that, explaining that most people want to turn 10 into, we want a quick flip, bro. We don't want something that takes 10 years to grow. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard that if you put your money into the stock market, the only way that you lose is if you take it out? That was a bar that I heard. I was like, Joey Badass said that. That's who I heard that from. I was like, but that's a bar. And I think we have to start learning. That's the same thing within life, bro. The small daily wins of you working out daily is the you small you growing your muscle daily. You feel me? You posting content daily and getting 2 followers a day. Shit, soon you're gonna start getting $4, $5 followers a day. Then you start getting 10 followers a day. Then you start getting 20 followers a day. It just start compounding just like that. You have to start compounding the wins in your life and not compound the losses. Because you can compound in a negative way as well. You can get one L, then another L, then 3 L's a day, then 5 L's a day because you're compounding your L's, bro. You can compound good or you can compound in a bad, negative way. Everything has a duality. Nature has a duality to it because it's in the nature of reality. You feel me? Light, morning and night. You know what I'm saying? Sun and the moon. It's just duality. You don't announce growth. You don't announce that you're a new person. You just embody it. You just become that new person. I had to realize that you don't have to fuck all the talking and saying who you are. Show me. Show me who you are. Show me that you're that person. Show me that you're going to consistently be the person that you say you are. Are you that person just on Tuesdays or when you're at the work or when the cameras come on, or are you this person all the time? And you don't have to embody it because a lot of people are performative. They performing, you know what I'm saying? They're not really being their authentic self. I think a lot of people, they create, I think I'll be realizing this being a content creator. A lot of people are taking deals and creating, selling their soul, and not a sense that they're selling their soul like in a way like they really like doing these things. They just selling their soul. I think my definition of selling the soul in this industry of entertainment and seeing content creators that they sell their soul to push certain type of content, to not say what they truly believe, to not be their authentic self, to do what they're taught, to do what they're taught to be taught to push out there. They're programmed to push certain things, and it's we're in the age of authenticity, not shit that people are trying to program you to believe the light shit. You know what I'm saying? To market you these certain, you know what I'm saying? So many different ways that they market to us to like certain shit. You know what I'm saying? They will use people within the black community, not even just the black community, celebrities in general. They use celebrities to popularize certain things and certain agendas just so we can like it. You know what I'm saying? Even like Ciroc, bro. Like, look at the Diddy video. They used Diddy to make the black community like Ciroc, bro. And as soon as they got done with Diddy, they wiped his hands with that nigga. That nigga done. You know what I'm saying? They wiped that hand with that. And that's how that shit go. And you have to realize that, bro. You have to realize that. Stop mimicking everything you see on the internet. Because not everything you see on the internet, some of this shit is paid and bought for you to like. You feel me? It's paid. It's meant for you to like. It's programming you to like that shit. But I want to ask you this, bro, before we end this topic. Imagine meeting yourself 1 year from now. What would they thank you for? Imagine meeting yourself 1 year from now. What would you want them to thank you for? Write that down and answer that. Okay. Topic 6. With last topic, we're gonna end it here because we about at 40 minutes. I've been put that story was a good story. I took a 10-minute B. We're gonna stop right here. We're gonna do the rest of the topics tomorrow. Why consistency beats talent every time, bro? You ever heard that quote that consistency beat hard work beats talent every time? You know, wait, what is it called? Hard work beats talent when talent for hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Real life. Talent can open up doors, but consistency can keep them doors open. You feel me? Let me say that one more time for y'all. Talent can open doors, but consistency could keeps those doors open. You can get an opportunity to show your music because you might have the right network. You might have this right play. You might be in the right place at the right time to show your music. But if you don't have the good music, you might have one good song. But how many good songs can you make to make help you stay in that door? Or how many good beats can you make as a producer to help you stay with this artist that wants you to keep producing his music? What if you had an opportunity to produce for Drake? Hypothetically. I hope I said that shit. Use our imagination, bro. If you had the opportunity to make beats for Drake, would you take advantage? You have to be ready to take advantage. You should be consistent. Say Drake give you a month, bro. He'd be like, bro, okay, I want you to give me 3 beats in a month. You should make 100 beats, and you should have hella beats and hella options. Just because you're being consistent making a beat today. You feel me? As an artist, as an artist, you should be making a song a day. That's how I be feeling myself. Like some days I be lacking, bro. I don't be making the song. Some I be mad, like, bro. I be have to make 2, 3 songs a day. You have to be consistent in anything you want to do. You feel me? Because talent without structure is gonna fade, and consistency is gonna build trust with self and with your audience or with other people that's seeing your consistency. Most people quit right before they start receiving momentum. Most people quit right before they about to get to that next level. You feel me? And then they lose all that momentum. You lose all the consistency you had, bro. Showing up daily rewires your identity to do this shit every day. Like I want to wake up and make content every day. It's just because I rewired myself to be. I'm a content creator. I told myself I'm a content creator. I write that shit. I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. I repeat this shit to my subconscious mind, so I really believe that I am what I am. I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? I am what I say I am. As a man thinks, he will be. I think the Bible says that. It's just so facts, bro. So you have to show up daily to rewire your identity, bro. And I want you to realize, bro, the person who stays wins. The person who doesn't give up wins. The person who stays going wins. And that's gonna be another episode today of Devil the Alchemist Daily, bro. We're gonna get into these 4 more topics to on Wednesday. This is gonna drop Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hope y'all take care of yourself and been eating the right things and just loving yourself, man. It's another episode. See y'all guys tomorrow on just gonna Wednesday. See y'all guys Wednesday. Love y'all.